So I'm going to show you how to download Screencastomatic, do a recording on Screencastomatic, add your Screencastomatic video to YouTube, and then how to get the link from YouTube so that you can post it in Blackboard. So the first thing that's going to need to happen is you'll need to go to Screencast-O-Matic's website. So you can type that in Google and go to their website. Then you're going to click on Start Recording for Free. And you're going to do the launch free recorder. Follow the prompts to install it. Okay, so the first thing you should be seeing is the bounds that is going to be recorded by the screen. But the first thing I want to show you are the three different options you have. You can record just your screen, which will record anything that's happening on the screen. You can record your webcam. So here is my webcam set up. Or you can do both, where it will record the webcam and it will record the screen. With the free version, you only have a limit of 15 minutes record time for each recording. So you would have to break it up. If it's longer, you'd have to break it up into separate separate videos to go past that 15-minute time. The size, you can do whatever you want, but this is determining the screen size. So, you know, you can do it one of these standard sizes that you see here. You can move that around. You can readjust it, just whatever to fit. So if I'm going to, let's say, do this window right here, I could resize it to that. You'll want to make sure that your microphone is selected. I have a couple different options here, so in this case I can use that one, but for you, you should only see one microphone source. So once you have your settings set, you're going to click record. You'll get that countdown, and then now it is recording. You should see a timer down here that has how long the recording has been, so you can kind of keep track. And then you can see this is what's being recorded. So if I was to go through here, I could, you know, bring up whatever it is that I needed to bring up. Once you're done, you'll click the pause button here. And then what will happen, you can play it back if you wanted to make sure everything sounded okay. Okay, everything sounds good. I'm going to click done, and I want to click save and upload. Okay, so you have a couple of different options here. The thing I want to bring your attention to is you can either save it as a video file. So if I was to click that, I can save it as this file format called MP4, which is just a format for video that will work with YouTube or MediaSite or whichever platform you're uploading it to. And you'll want to change the name of it. So for this, I'm doing Andrew's test recording. And then you would pick where on your computer you want it to save. In this instance, I'm wanting to save it on my desktop. And then you would click publish, and that will create MP4. Your other option is to upload directly to YouTube. And this is so you can avoid having to actually create the video file and then uploading it to YouTube. You can actually upload it directly to YouTube. So if that's the platform you're going to use, that is what I would suggest doing. So what you'll do is you'll click on Upload to YouTube. It'll ask you to launch the web browser. And then if you have created a Google account for your YouTube channel, it will show up. So we have already gone through the process of creating a YouTube account and or creating a Google account and then creating basically a YouTube channel. So I'm selecting that account, and all I'm saying is I'm giving Screencast-O-Matic permissions, it says it is got successful authentication, and then now it's going to ask for the same type of information. So let's name it test screen recording. You could add description and tags. One thing that's important is the privacy, and this is going to matter regardless if you do this method or if you were to upload it directly to YouTube without doing it through Screencast-O-Matic. You'll want to set it to unlisted. That makes it so the video isn't searchable, so like just random people on YouTube couldn't find it, but anybody who has the actual link, the YouTube link to the video, will be able to see it. You can set your cursor if you want. I would do just cursor, and then you'll click publish. And now that is uploading. Well, first it's encoding, so it's just making it so YouTube can understand what's going on, and then it will upload to YouTube. Okay, now that that has uploaded, what I would suggest if you're doing it this way is to copy the link. That prevents a lot of steps. This prevents a lot of steps from having to go through YouTube to get the link. So I would suggest saying copy the link. And if you want to make sure, if you're on a PC, if you open the Notepad app and click paste, you can see it actually created that link for you just to make sure you have a link. If you're on a Mac, I believe it is called Notes, I think. I'm not exactly sure what it's called on a Mac, but it's similar to where you can at least paste to make sure that you got the right link. So the good thing is we don't have to go through YouTube at all. If you've connected it, you have the link, and then now you can actually post it to Blackboard. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open another Screencastomatic recording. So I'm going to start another one. The good thing is it should keep your settings from your last session. But in this session, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record like I did previously. So now I'm recording. Once I'm finished, I'll click that pause button again. Once it looks good, I'll hit done. But this time, I'm going to save and save as a video file like I was showing you previously. So let's say test session to upload to YouTube. I'm saving it to my desktop, and I'm going to click publish and click done. So now what you should see is an MP4 video file that was created from Screencastomatic. So just to pause for a second, the previous method we did was we went directly through Screencastomatic to upload to YouTube. So we bypassed a lot of the things that we're having to do right now. But if you're not uploading to YouTube, this is what you would need to do. So if you're uploading it to MediaSite or any other platform that accepts a video file, this is what you would have to do, is create that video file. If you're uploading to YouTube, I suggest doing the previous way that I showed you. But in case it doesn't work or something's broken, I'm going to show you how to create it and upload it to YouTube and get the link from YouTube. So I am in YouTube now, and you should have an account created first. That is important, so make sure you have your account. And then you're going to click this button right here. It says create a video, and we're going to do upload video. It's going to ask you to select a file, and then I'm going to select the video file that we created and click upload. You can see now it is producing a link. This link right here is exactly the one you need to copy. And if you click this button, it automatically copies the link. That is what I would suggest doing if you're going to upload directly to YouTube. Okay? The next thing is leave these options kind of set as they already are. You don't have to change any of it. Click next. You're not adding any extra video elements. So click next. But the important thing is for this visibility, and that is to have it as unlisted, as I mentioned before. Unlisted lets anyone who has the link watch it, but it will not show up in YouTube search, so random people won't be able to find it. So that is very important. Okay. Again, you're able to copy the link here. If you need to get the link, I suggest doing that, getting the link as soon as you can. You'll click save. And then now you can see it says the video is published. And again, it provides you with the link there, and you can copy the video link there.